Sure.
Is that institution delivering the value that they're being marketed? I.e., I guess the promise is that you'll have a better career, you'll earn more money if I go to university and do a business degree. Is that being delivered?
The answer to that is it depends. And it depends on what you want for yourself and your life. And so approximately 2/3 of business school graduates go into either management consulting or investment banking. The remainder of them, the vast majority, go into working for extremely large companies. And so if you want your life to look like that, then the promise that is very often delivered, but with business school programs, is you're essentially buying yourself a very expensive interview to have an opportunity at a company or a firm or an industry where that is the primary mode of getting into it. Now, the price of that interview can be very, very steep. And so the top 10 business schools, as we're talking right now, charge anywhere between $240,000 and $250,000 for a 2-year program. That's an enormous amount of money, and that's usually financed with debt. And so if you don't have for example, if you're not working for a company that is willing to sponsor your way through and pay the tuition costs, most of these degrees are financed with debt. And that debt is going to be with you regardless of whether or not you like your career, regardless of the economic situation that you graduate into, regardless of whether or not you get a job at the end of it. So you're taking on an enormous obligation, spending a lot of money, borrowing a lot of money, with a very unsure outcome at the end.
Is there any correlation between getting an MBA and long-term career success?
It's funny. This has been asked by very many people, and the answer is always no. So my two favorite studies here, Jeffrey Pfeffer and Christina Fong at Stanford University at the time, this was the early 2000s. Business school professors did a study of, do business school programs work? Because if they did, you would expect to see more successful executives, professionals having business school degrees.